Right, here we go then with the Formula 1 Stock Cars UK Open Championship for 2028 YGRL, the first running of the events. We'll get the cars grid upon track very shortly for this one. So the UK Open Championship is the highest point scorer in the grade, going from the front of the grade. And that is how that forms up, and the grade gaps will be the normal. So the only white grade in this race will be number 6 Tom Hoyes in the Gert-Jan Cates replica. He will start on the pole position as the lone white top this evening here at Skegness. Has qualified for the UK Open Championship. The two of the white graders not having a skid, meaning they did not qualify for tonight's big race. There you go. Nicely lined up car on the home straight there. We're at the yellow grade round next. 447 Antonio, your Heat 1 winner, will go round to be on the inside of the yellows alongside E3 Benson. So that's your only two yellow graders in this race. They will line up over on turn number 4. We'll see who's next in line after that. Blue graders will be next. A fair few blue graders here this evening. 5 of them on track for this one. So 6, just trying to see who's going to be on pole of what grade we've got there. Looking at it here, I think it could be Lewis Evans number 392, as he did win heat number 3 earlier on this afternoon, the last heat race of the day. Indeed, so Lewis Evans on pole position alongside 68 Callum Thornton. Next up, we've got 606 H606 Stanley and 85 Caden Morrison on row 2 of the blue grade, and then we've got one more blue grader at the back of 496 Rowan Cothery. Got 2 red tops and a superstar also sworn into line for this one as well for the Formula 1 stock cars. And then we'll go rolling over the 20 lap distance, rolling lap as normal for the F1s. Just waiting for the 2 reds to get called round. 108 Stuart Clark and H293 Kevin van den Bosch. And I'm just trying to see, I think it's Clark on the inside, van den Bosch on the outside, but I could be wrong on that, as they lined up over there on the track shop turn in front of the turnstiles. And like I say, got one superstar at the back, number 145 Scott Kinton, we believe, is our lone superstar on track for this one. If I had to stand corrected, Kevin van den Bosch is a superstar as well, so actually Stuart Clark the lone red top. So Scott Kinton will join the back of the grid. He's the outside of the superstars, so he's the lowest point scorer of the two superstars this evening here at Skegness. But anyway, here we go then. Who's your money on the BriSCA Formula 1 Stock Cars 2020 UK Open Championship? It's time to go rolling here at Skegness tonight. Haven't got any of our previous champions out there. 777 Harry Graham, the British champion, or 381 times the European champion. We have got Scott Kinton, obviously he is the World Cup champion from Birmingham a few weeks ago, but the yellow flag goes up with this, the BriSCA Formula 1 Stock Cars UK Open Championship final. Who's it going to be on this one then? You'll get ready to hear the pure noise of these V8 engines as they rumble around this raceway here at Skegness. Waiting for the all clear. Hammer drops, the engine noises rise, we're away with the Formula 1 Stock Cars UK Open Championship for 2020, and 3 wide running amongst the blue grey. That's a relatively good start. As he goes to 1, Lewis Evans the first one to find the fence, 606 Stanley goes in as well, Callum Thornton down the side of everybody on the far side, going into turns 3 and 4 for the first time. 6 Tom Hoyes will lead the first lap. There's the blues, reds and superstars slamming the bumpers on the track shop turn. Into the seaside turn they go, and Morrison in the wall heavily in Car 5, got car on top of the fence there as 293 again. Van den Bosch has gone in big style, but 447 Turner takes over the lead in front of race control. 6 Tom Hoyes second place, A3 Singleton's up there in third, and now going for second on the inside of 6 Tom Hoyes. And a sort out between Morrison and Thornton on the far side as they drag race their way to the track shop turn for fourth. For fifth place, I should say, sorry, Scott Kinton up there as well with the gold stripes in the aerofoil signifying the World Cup champion. And around goes number 6 Tom Hoyes on turn number 2. He's lost it. Through goes Lewis Evans in 392. More work going in. Round goes 145. Scott Kinton got caught up there with Caden Morrison. Rejoins. Gets clouted by 606 Stanley. 108 Stuart Clark involved as well. And Clark gets one there from Stanley in 606. 496 Rowan Cothery goes sideways as well in the Frank Irving Jr. replica. Oh, big clash there as Scott Kinton puts away Tom Hoyes. Got effect in front of the track shop turn. And Hoyes goes in for a venture on Tangers up with 108 of Stuart Clark up there on turns 1 and 2. Kevin van den Bosch on the comeback now as after his spin earlier on. 68 Thornton puts 83 Skegness into the barrier. Through goes 85 Morrison as well on the inside. So it's still 447, 392, 68, 85, 83 the top 5. 145 is 6, 606, 496 and 6 rounds at the top 10. 108 Stuart Clark going through for 10th on the inside meantime. It's 447 Turner's got the lead now, and I think Evans is going to have a hard time catching the yellow grader in this one. Number 6 Tom Hoyes and 108 Stuart Clark still fighting out, and Hoyes in up on the back of Clark, puts Clark into the barrier on turn 2. He's able to bounce back off the fence and keep going there, which is helpful. Where's your leader gone? Your leader is now into the track shop turn, coming round to start the next lap of racing as we come to lap number 11 of racing in this 4-1 stock car final. So we're into the second half of this race now. So with half the race gone, there's half the race still to go. Anyone wishing to rejoin can no longer do so. 83 into the back of the 606 car. Stanley as Kevin van den Bosch has got caught up there with number 6 Tom Hoyes. They both go into the wall on turns 1 and 2. 85 Morrison punts the side of 68 Thornton, sends the 68 car around in the circle. Manages to get the drag on the far side, and Thornton straight back in there and puts Morrison wide right out to the plating on turn 4. Around the pit gate he goes, and this is going to leave him over to 145 Kinton, who goes in over the nerf rail, gets the 85 car wide, and through goes the Gold Cup champion. 6 Tom Hoyes on the high side there, lets 447 Turner go through as the race leader. Morrison on the comeback of Kinton, he's got himself a bit sideways there, almost half spins, but he's able to be able to keep it going in a straight line though. So Kinton trying to power his way through, looking for third place on the inside. Calum Thornton's car 68. 68 runs wide, 145 on the inside, and 3 goes on the far side, pulls away, going into turns 3 and 4 on the track shop turn. But Turner is leading by a length of a straight from 392 Lewis Evans, which is hardly a big margin here at Skegness compared to some of the other tracks. But it looks like Stuart Clark making the way forwards away. Number 108, our lone red grader in this race tonight for the F1s. He charges down the inside. That's for about 7th place, I believe. But Turner coming through then. He's largely in charge. On to lap number 18. It's 2 next time by as number 6 Tom Hoyes pulls up and he's gone. So he's our first retirement to the race of the 4-1 stock cars. 2 to go now for Adam Turner, 447. Evans is nowhere near close enough, but Evans could have trouble with the catching 145 Scott Kinton in the closing couple of laps, but there is Thornton there as well in 68 to worry about. 1 more lap to go. Board goes down on 447 Turner. Usually more of a hot rodder, but he's in form tonight with the F1s, taking a heat win earlier on as well in the programme. And he's going for a heat and final double. And 447 Turner wins championship number 4 of the year for the 4-1 stock cars. 392 second, and a big slap there as 606 Stanley tries to get Morrison on the last bend, but he didn't quite make it. Getting the last few cars across the timing line. 496 is half spun on the final bend, but manages to come home in, I believe that's 10th. Red flags please, red flags on the 4-1 stock cars UK Open Championship for 2020. Well done, 447 Adam Turner.